Hello, Varun. First of all, welcome back to my channel. And the first of all, introduce yourself.
Hi Deepak. First of all, many congratulations on your new YouTube channel, and I wish you all the best for the future endeavors. And I'm very grateful and thank you for you inviting me in your YouTube channel. You doing a fabulous job through which through your channel we can learn a lot. So talking about myself, I'm a Kolkata born and brought up guy. Native place is Rajasthan. So I've done my schooling in Kolkata, and then I did my college in Kolkata itself from Calcutta University. Then I had a 5 years of work experience at Greenply Industries Limited into sales. Then I, you know, thought of quitting the job and go for further studies. And I did my MBA, that is PGDM from Bangalore North University, that is approved by AICT, Regional College of Management. And right now I'm in Hyderabad, working for Hafle as a trade manager.
Okay, Varun. Right now, you are in a good position. And bro, in this video, I am going to ask you a few more important questions related to English and also the interview skills. And my first question is:
Yeah.
there are so many students who they also have the good knowledge of all the interview and the related to the management and and also when they go into the interview they hesitate a lot and due to which they will also forget most of the answers of the questions. Do you think what should be the reason behind it?
See, basically, first of all, when we are going to an interview, so the first and foremost question is, the first and foremost important thing is that we need to be, confident enough to answer them. When you are going to an interview, nervousness is bound to happen. I've given so much interview and still I get nervous. So there's nothing wrong being nervous during an interview. But the how to get rid of this interview? First of all, I always believe that we need to be prepared with question and answers in advance. There are so many channels, through which we can actually get to know what type of questions need to be asked, and those are very basic questions, very basic questions. There's no very tough questions, very technical questions. The interviewer, the one who is actually taking the interview, they want to know about you and how good you can actually be an asset for them. Practice is one of the reason I feel that lack of practice is what make the people nervous, and they fumble in between the answer. Then again, when I spoke you at the very early stage, is the preparation. When we are not prepared well for an interview, that time what happens if there's some tricky question, that is the time when we fumble with the answer. And we always, market insights also is one of the reasons. So when an interview asks some slight technical questions, that time also we get nervous, we fumble with the answer. So I guess all together, practice, having a good insight about the market, and communication practice among people and with people, and also going through some YouTube channels, prepare in advance. That's how we can get rid of this nervousness.
And my next question is, right now you are working in a very good corporate company. And my question to you is, what will be your suggestion for those who are trying to get their safe entry into the corporate world?
I mean, they are okay. So there's no safe entry. There's no called any safe entry to get into MNCs or to corporate world or to startup. The suggestion which I always give to my colleague or the one who's actually preparing for the interview, I just give them one suggestion: just take it easy. There are many companies, there are many positions, so take it easy one by one. You don't have to rush. You don't have to feel nervous. Just prepare yourself. You go through some YouTube channels where you can actually get insight about what are the questions you can be asked and how you can prepare the answers and how confidently you can tell the answer. And one of the most important suggestions I would like to give to the people is always be truthful to to the interviewer, because the interviewer, they have taken a lot of interviews since many years, so they can just catch you just in the blink of an eye, like if you're actually deviating from the reality. So your resume, first of all, make a good resume, and resume should be attractive enough. Second, whatever you're writing in the resume, you should justify those, because what the interviewer will be asking, that will depend upon how well you have written your resume and what all you have written in your resume. So your resume is actually uh, is a mirror of your personality, of your career, what you are. That is about in the resume. So always be truthful in resume.
Okay, okay. And the Varun, there are so many students who get failed during the time of interview to negotiate his or her salary. And my question to you is how do you negotiate your salary during the time of the interview?
See, first, market insight. So you should have a good knowledge about the market, about the company, about the competitors, and also what position you are actually fighting for, right? Uh, then, when you come to the position, what is the basic salary you should be getting, and accordingly, what all additional skills you have, which give an edge to you over others. So, related to all this, you should have all the market insights about the package, about the height, and accordingly, you can actually negotiate. See, what HR does or what they try to do, definitely, even they have target, they have some budget, right? So, they try to click the best candidate in marginable, not low, but a decent salary. It totally depends upon the candidate whether he or she knows how well he is, whether he knows his or her worth, and how the market scenario is running towards. I mean, so in IT sector, if you have a 5 years of experience, I'm just giving an example in IT sector, so you should be knowing that what is the average salary, and if you are having an experience in that particular sector, so after salary, what should be the average salary you should be getting? So a market insight about the position, about the market, about the average salary would definitely help you in negotiation.
Okay, okay. And bro, the next question is, lot of the students, especially I am talking about the management student, have the confusion about how to enter into the corporate world. And my question to you is, what are the main skills you should require for the entry of the corporate world? Especially I am talking about the marketing field.
Okay. So what all skills you require? I mean, there are many skills. I mean, when we talk about the skills that are required in corporate or MNC or even startup, right? So I guess even a day would look short, to be honest. Uh, Communication is one of the key, because when you give an interview, when you speak, the way you speak, the way you connect to people, that becomes very important in the corporate world, especially in marketing skills, when you're going uh, for sales, or when you're pitching the product as a product manager or product development manager, you should know how to connect with people, how to influence them. So this is one of the key capabilities I should recommend to people, that they should know how to connect, they should know how to communicate to the people, and should influence people to purchase the product. Second, grooming. The way you speak, your hairstyle, your dressing sense. The way the way you talk, the way your hand gesture, your body gesture, it all matters in corporate. So the grooming is also one of the things I always recommend to the people. Punctuality. So even if you get into a corporate, but you're not punctual. So for example, if you have an important meeting and meeting is from 10, and you're not punctual enough, and you get late by half an hour or so, then that gives a wrong impression, bad impression to your client. So even if the client wants to give you the business, because of your punctuality issue, you might hamper getting the business from the client. Strategic, you can have a good hold on Excel, because good market knowledge, because there are some situations. when really need to be ready with all the unknown circumstances. So I guess these all abilities will help you, to overcome uh, all the circumstances, which are unavoidable, and so on.
Okay. Definitely, bro. Time and the management also matter a lot. And the Varun, thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. And you are also giving some of the valuable information that can help the students to the groom his or her career in the corporate world. Okay, Varun. Thank you.
Correct.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Deepak. And actually, this is a channel I would recommend to every people, because I've seen your previous channel as well. The insights you take from people, the insights you give to people is something very fruitful for the learners. And through this video, I'm sure people will get a lot of insight, a lot of learning. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Varun. Thank you.
Thank you.